This is the 5th Connected Kenya Conference, started 5 years ago, and this is after many years of trying to get the ICT sector together to discuss policy issues and to push them forward. So every year for the past 5 years, we have had resolutions from this conference, which we move into government and create new policies that would impact on the sector. About 7 years ago, we started with 5 policy goals. The first policy goal was the development of infrastructure. And you most likely know that the first of the 7 years, the first 3 years, we focused on the fiber optic building in this country, the undersea and the terrestrial cable, which we now can say we have covered this country almost 95%. And we are into phase 2 of the terrestrial fiber to cover every county. But as I speak to you today, every county has connectivity. There is super broadband in every county to help our Cabinet Secretary for Devolution to manage issues around the country. The second objective, and which is very key, was to promote content, applications, and innovations. This is where you see a lot of our youth concentrating their time, especially developing applications, and we are now looking at new policies to see how we can help this youth by incubating them, supporting them through policy, providing youth with opportunities to get government jobs and be able to grow. And this is some of the issues which Kitos would raise with the policymakers here, those in Parliament, and also the Cabinet Secretaries. The third policy, very quickly, was to develop massive capacity. This is an area we have been working on. We have a problem with the gap between when the students graduate and what the industry needs. We are trying to find ways of bridging that gap and developing capacity and create Kenya a real ICT center. The fourth was to foster partnerships, because government often does not have resources. This partnership would be in form of public-private partnerships to see the development of the ICT sector. We have been very successful in this because the undersea cable, we built it through partnerships. We are getting into new partnerships to see that the government succeeds. Some of the proposals that you would see, especially areas of digitization, we are creating frameworks to allow software makers, to allow those who do digitization services to be able to partner and share the revenues. And I would hope the PS for lands may get some time to talk about land information management systems. We don't need to all the times to look for funding from the government. The fifth was to create employment and improve on efficiencies in the economy and improve on governance. This also we are beginning to succeed, and we hope to push this agenda in the next few years coming. There are several proposals which we would hope Kitos would present here as the resolutions from this conference here, such that we can take it forward to members of parliament to push it, because it would benefit the counties, it would benefit the country, it would help redistribute wealth. And that is why I said the 3 counties constitute 80% of the GDP in this country. With those few remarks, I want to call on a few people